What is up, world? I see YouTube's not showing any of these videos to anybody, so I take it nobody's watching. So you know what? This little layer of reality right here, me putting these videos out and having them on YouTube, as long as YouTube will keep them up there, is just my insert my data into reality, into this layer. It's in video digital form, and maybe in 20 years or so, if I pass, way sooner than that or whatever, my son and daughter can go up there and check it out, and they can be like, yo, look where dad talked about this at, or how that's funny, he thought this way about that. You know, the shit I think about like that. But I usually get up here between jobs. I own a video business and I own a drone business, and I'm driving between jobs. I have a Tesla that I have on FSD, which is full self-driving, which is just quit right now. So we're gonna take it off. So the car stopped at a four-way and just would not go forward. Okay. All right, so when your car messes up and kind of gets off like that, what happens, it gives you an option to hit record and you can tell it what it did wrong. There, it just came to a four-way stop sign and it just didn't go forward. So the FSD on the Tesla tends to take the safest route possible, which really, if you're an annoying, impatient driver like myself, is the only thing that's kind of annoying about the FSD, is it kind of drives like a grandma, but a very careful grandma, not the kind with blue hair that pulls out in front of you and then looks at you like, why did you blow your horn at me for? So, but I'm on the way to another drone job. I have two drone jobs today, and we're doing, me and my drone. So we're doing 360s, which is like a pano, a navigable picture. You can turn in. You've seen those 360 pictures. So they put these things up in the sky, and then their company draws the perimeter land pattern around them, show exactly what they're getting, and then they put it out for sale for marketing. So it turns out pretty cool. And we also get some ground pictures, you know, just of the lot. And we'll probably do some pictures where the perimeter of the land is also outlined with a line as well. Which, remember, the NC Board of Surveying and Engineering said you couldn't do. They said if you put lines on a piece of paper, which is what the fat guy said at the library that met me. He said if you put lines on a piece of paper, that's surveying and engineering, and you had to have a surveying license. But they backed up off of that real quick when we got into the deposition. But anyway, side note there. So that's what we're doing for this customer today with National Land. I think I also may have a shoot with him tomorrow on his other business, which works out well. They, you know, people who do one thing, they may have a side hustle and they may want to kind of grow that. So it ends up kind of working out well with networking and everything. But we're out here in, I think we're in Johnson County today, Joco, which normally I'm a little scared of. Joco has a reputation of being a little rough out this way. Joco crazy is what they say. When I was coming up, they were like, you don't want to hook up with a Joco girl, because Joco girls be Joco crazy. Excuse me. I don't know if I ever met a girl from Joco. I don't know if I ever dated one from Joco. Maybe, but I still got the dry mouth, so I'm eating the lifesaver. So last night, I think the last episode I was talking about having to do some pictures of a band. And typically, I stay away from band pictures because musicians, I've been around them all my life. I know how they are. Went and did the shoot last night. You know, shoot was cool. But they had a picture of everybody dressed the same. They got kind of matching black shirts with some blue kind of cloud and thunder or something like that on it. And then they, were kind of sitting on a stool. So I just kind of mimicked this picture my friend did, Kyle. I probably didn't shoot it as well as he did. He shot them all individual and then put them into the photo. He does some cool stuff. He made a badass photo. So I had one shot where I took of the whole band together. Then I think I'm gonna send it to a guy on Fiverr and see if he can color it, mask the background out, maybe put in a textured background, looks kind of like a photo drop, kind of lights up blue from the bottom. And then a friend of mine who took the photo, he was nice enough, cool guy. He's a super cool guy. Sent me he actually had their logo made. And he actually had that from his old Fiverr order, and he sent that to me. So, for free. So, I mean, what a cool guy. So, you don't run across too many people like that. It's just totally cool. But, yeah. So, I'm going to try to have that put together by Fiverr. I could probably do it in Photoshop, but I'm not great, so I'm slower at it. And I also think it could probably be done better in Photoshop by a Photoshop expert. So you got to know your strengths and your weaknesses. And yeah, that would be my weakness. That would definitely be my weakness against somebody who's got Photoshop skills, you know, like mad skills. Because I don't know about the graduated mask and the graduated filter and changing the colors of the light. I'm just not that pro at it. So, all right, Tesla's at another four-way stop sign. Actually, it's just at a one-way stop sign. Let's see what it does. Remember the last intersection, it just stopped and did not go. All right, it checked both ways. There's no cars coming. And it carried on. Okay, good deal. So we got we got like another 47 minutes to go on this trip. I'm not gonna talk the whole 47 minutes, but we got like 47 minutes to go on this trip. We'll turn out this way. I just hope I have enough electricity to get back home. See if we add stop. See if we add stop home. See what happens. Wait a minute, wait a minute. No. That ain't what we want to do. We want to do this. Yeah, see, I'm trying to add it, and it's trying to put the route in front of me to go back home again, but no, that ain't what I want to do. Now it's really confused. It doesn't know what to do. All right, now it's getting back on track. It's heading forward. I confused it because I added a stop, but I really just want to see how it was going to be to get back home. But once I get done doing the video, I'll add that so I can pay attention to my driving and all that stuff. But this job here is close to like Warsaw somewhere, so maybe I can get back on, what is it? What's the road out there? I-95. Or is it I-95? On the way to Wilmington, whatever that is. Get that road, and then we'll maybe hit the Warsaw Chargers. I think there's 2 places now in the Warsaw Charge. But look, man, as a family, fishing down in the creek. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's cool, man. I remember doing that when I was a kid. Me and Andy and Jeffrey would fish down in the creek back in Silver Lake at the house. By the way, if you wonder why I got this stylish drone jacket on, because I just like putting it on when I'm doing these remote jobs and I'm out in the middle of nowhere, just to let them know, like, I'm not trying to hide or sneak up on y'all's property or anything like that. You know, let a brother know that I'm not trying to hide. So, good Lord, there's a lot of cows out there. Man, I wish I could show y'all all those cows. There's like 100. This is way out. I believe, I don't know if this is Johnson County or if this is Duplin County. Ooh, the roads are terrible. Wow. See that shake? That was bad. Like I said, I might do a job tomorrow with the same real estate agent on his personal stuff. He wants to do an episode, talk about some stuff he's doing with some construction. He's like a contractor where he wants to build a couple of houses a month or a couple of houses a year. He doesn't want to do a lot, kind of side projects. I'm trying to get in there. I sent Christy from Infused Wellness email yesterday. I jumped on one of her videos that they had. Looked really bad, sounded really bad. I improved it, and Put some text on it, put some overshots in it, still shots, and sent it to her, had her look at it. She responded back. I never heard back from her the time after that, but we'll see. Maybe she was going to talk it up with Tara, and maybe I'll get some responsiveness out of her. And yeah, and then we're just going to go from there. And I'm going to try to think of some more people. I did have somebody from Wayne Realty hit me up today about a job. And yeah, I think that's it for right now. But we're going to keep trying to hustle, maybe to get the Buy Dirt episode done. Get Andy on board to do the talking for it. Andy did real good with Michael Waddell, so we'll try to get him on board. Lord, it's Billy Goats. Wow, a lot of Billy Goats there. Cool house. Man, I don't know where I'm at. I hope my car knows where it's going, because it's completely taking me there. And yeah, I hope it's cool. I hope it knows where it's going. Ain't no telling where we're going to end up. They take me down the wrong turn road, end up in West Virginia somewhere. Okay, Benson, Wilmington. Okay, I-40. That's the road I was talking about. I-40. Hit I-40. Maybe we'll get to some Chargers that way, maybe. Hopefully. We won't get stuck out anywhere. But I'm just kind of anxious to see where we go and how we get there. But on roads like this, these 2 lanes, we just kind of cruising along. This is where this Tesla FSD is pretty cool. This is where the deal is right here. FSD, cruising down the road, no drive, just paying attention, feet ready to go on the gas and the brakes, hands ready to grab the wheel. So far as you see, it's not made a mistake, except that it is stopping at crossroads back there. But I don't know. I think it's cool. May not be for everybody. You do got to learn to trust it, though. His system's kind of like, yeah, you got to learn to trust it for sure. But well, I got a lot of juice and I got a lot of miles to go, so I hope I can get back home. Sometimes I go out and I get range anxiety, but I haven't not been able to get back home yet. So, but anyway, I ain't got a lot to talk about today, so y'all just be the best version of yourself you can be. Peace out. I love y'all. Bye.